Is this Arnold Schwarzenegger? It is! Oh my god! That voice is so unmistakable. Hey guys, it's your girl Aisha, aka Geek XX Chic, and we are back with another reaction to Secret Level. We are now on season 1, episode 3, which is called New World, the Once and Future King. So something I figured out when I was editing the last episodes is that the games that they're based on are probably like the first half of the title. So here I'm like, I wonder what game it is. I think they were telling me and I just was oblivious. So guys, just leave me alone, okay? Sometimes I don't have my coffee before I do these recordings, okay? Don't judge me. Anyways, I really liked the first 2 episodes. I thought that they were great in doing short form storytelling. They whet my appetite. I definitely wanted to see more. So I feel like it did its job in that it told me a story, but it also made me think, wow, I could actually watch more of this. And I was actually thinking that this is a great way to have like a litmus test for the type of shows that could be potentially successful if they pursued making like a full-blown series out of them, right? It's kind of a low-cost prototype, if you will, of whether or not some of these animated series would make sense. But anyways, I enjoyed them greatly and I'm very much ready to jump into more of these. So for this reaction, I'm going to be reacting to episodes 3 and 4. So hopefully you got some time, some drinks, some snacks, and we're ready to go. Let's jump in. But just before I do, if you'd like to be in the know of when I drop episodes like this, please go ahead, hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell. All right, that out of the way, let's get into episode 3 right now. Sounds very Lord of the Rings. Once and Future King. Oh, we're on the sea. Feeling a little queasy already. We're gonna keep time. Damn, that armor looks heavy. Huh? This guy's a bit of a narcissist, eh? Oh, God! The crown? That's what you're reaching for when you drowning, bro? You can make another one. Yeah, exactly. That damn armor having him sink like a damn piece of lead. That was amazing how they show how fast the situation can change at sea. Are we in Numenor? What's going on?
I fear your army perished in the storm.
Yeah, what kingdom?
You silly horse whelp. An army does not make a king. A king makes an army.
Is this Arnold Schwarzenegger?
I, King El.
Hold on, I gotta check. It is! Oh my god! That voice is so unmistakable. Sorry. It threw me off. I wasn't even listening to what he said for a second. Okay, sorry. Continue, Sir Arnold. Period.
Sire.
That's... Oh! Homie was just the translator! Who? She said, don't trespass, and I'm a woman. Oh.
Yet, Elstrom lives.
Does he?
I always said that I was destined to rule forever.
Are you sure you're oh my god, that's such an Arnold thing to do.
Literally, even death itself is humble before my radiant majesty.
I seem to be immortal too.
You're not special.
She says this island is called Eternal. Everyone is immortal here.
And no one leaves.
Onwards, Kabbalah. Conquest.
I thought that's hilarious. Like, she just killed them for fun then. I feel that. I feel that.
I'm sorry. Who are you?
Exactly.
Very amusing. For who does not know the name of Elstrom?
All of us.
I challenge you to a duel. To the victor, the crown.
How do we determine who wins? I mean, neither of us die.
No, forget the chest plate. Let them admire.
My god, get over yourself. I can't. And I love that they actually, I see Arnold in the drawing. Welcome back to the shore.
I feared for an instant that I may be left half a man. What a blessing.
Thanks. Bro with one arm in front of you.
You will spend eternity a one-armed man.
Thanks, he already knew that.
Who wipes his ass and eats his mush with the same hands.
Keep it up.
Oh.
Scavala gotta kick you right into that ocean.
That crown belongs to Elstrom, you silky-bearded Babylonian cur.
Okay.
Let us have instead a test of strategy. To the victor, the crown.
Right, he's like, for real though? I'm thousands of years old. Thank you. And back to the shore. Wow, how many? Okay. I mean, I'll give Aelstrom this. He is not a quitter.
Born royalty, wasn't he?
Yep.
His father was king. His father's father before him. And his father's father's
We get it.
father. Yeah. Your king is not of royal blood. Son of a cobbler.
Yet every competition, duel after duel, Elstrom is victorious.
Man, maybe people let you in.
The truth is, the duels you fought in the old country, they weren't real.
Are you saying I dreamed them, Scavallo?
You're not
No,
listening.
those people let
Yeah, exactly.
And why would they do such a thing?
Because you're the king's son.
and they were servants. You're pretty bad at doing things.
He's like, you suck. Respectfully.
Pray never again pollute Elstrom's sight with your graven existence.
Okay. Lose the one friend you have, bro. That's smart. Right? That's how you know he's a dick.
Laura Lemonade on.
Find anything else to do, bro. You've got eternity. I would not spend eternity following that.
Dominion is mine. All shall kneel.
My pancreas.
So specific.
Elstrom lives.
Oh my god, he turned into Skeletor?
Dominion is mine. Let's deliver.
So he's just gonna give up parts of his body for this. Okay. Oh, see, he found a new king to serve. A nice one.
I soar for power beyond the dreams of any but an
I
immortal.
love that they just go back to reading. Exactly. He's like, that was cute. Anything else? Oh, damn. Not right? Yeah, take the damn crown, Jesus. You're willing to drown for it. Go get it.
You'd still offer me your hand after all I have done?
I guess he likes you.
Death, an eternity of second chances.
Scavala. I got it. I finally got it.
Let him have it, because he can just make another one. See? He's like, I get one of you every 100 years. Feel better?
Scavala?
No. Scavola's like, yeah, I'm done. When you grow up, maybe.
La Rura Luna Nubarab.
Oh, look, he learns.
Lab and the Lemekaka.
She said you're dumb.
Orca.
It's true. You do have time. Oh, I love how they show that his statue is slowly fading away as who he used to be is fading away too.
Scavala.
Did you make him an arm?
Forged from the crown for you, Elstrom's friend.
Okay, that was actually sweet.
I mean, my friend.
Oh, look at that first person, guys! Progress! Can he bend it? Okay. Baby steps. That is cute. That was cute, guys. All right. That was, honestly, I'm sorry. I got so thrown off by the fact that Arnold was the voice actor. It took me out for a good few minutes. But hilarious. I can see that Arnold probably had a ball doing the acting for this because it's so, like, it's very much a parody on the kind of stuff. If you've seen Arnold's work from like the 80s and the early 90s, like this is like a hyperbolized version of a lot of the roles that he played, particularly in some of the more dystopian environments. But anyway, I like this one and this whole idea that we have this character who he's sailing to this island because he thinks it's going to be another conquest for him, but he gets thrown into the sea. And again, like I said in the reaction, I love that they show just how quickly things can go south on a boat. But we see that I think in the very beginning they did a great job of showing where his priorities were, right? We see that he's in the water, he's drowning, he's wearing this armor that's probably 6 times his body weight, and he's sinking to his death because he's reaching for this crown that's fallen off his head, a crown, right? And I understand that the crown has symbolism and meaning, but let's be real. In a situation like this, let the crown fall. Like, you are wealthy enough, sir, to forge another one back home, if you can make it back home. But we discovered that when they get to this island, it's not your normal island. He discovers quite literally the hard way that this place is effectively an immortal bubble that exists. So everybody who is on this island, they can never leave and they never die. So that can be good or bad depending on, your situation. But anyways, we see that Aelstrom just figures, okay, who cares? I'm just going to take over. I'm going to be king because that's what I do. And he goes. And you'd think he would actually think twice after getting his butt rocked by a girl who was just chilling on the beach. But anyway, he still goes in, finds who's leading the place, and he's like, I'm going to challenge you to a duel. And the king was like, yeah, okay, I don't know, whatever. And understandably just wipes the floor with Aelstrom. But when Aelstrom realizes that he can wake up, he's like, oh, okay, well, if I can keep fighting, then I'm just going to keep going back and I'm going to challenge him to all the different types of duels and challenges possible for that crown. And what's interesting is that I think it was great the way they used the line of, whoever wins, the victor wins the crown, right? Not the victor gets to rule, not the victor is in charge, it's the crown. He wants an object. And obviously I know that in his mind he was thinking that the crown and rulership were synonymous, but it just kind of shows though, again, where his mindset is as far as what's valuable. And so I just really like that, we have his Scaevola, who is his right-hand guy. I say right hand, that was not meant to be a pun. Anyway, we see that he's been trying to, he stands by him through all of this, even though he tries to gently let him know each time that, bro, I don't think this is working. I think you should give up, until finally he lets him know that you were not the best of the best back home either. People let you win because you were the king and they were servants. And if they didn't let you win, they would die. So it's not that you were the best. It's just that you had a world that lets you think you were the best. Although I will give him this, that body, the muscles, he earned those on his own. Okay. You can't buy those. Royalty don't give you that. But outside of that, Scaevola is like, you suck, bro. Respectfully, you're terrible. So anyways, he hopes that hearing this, it will finally trigger for Aelstrom to be like, maybe I need to change things. Maybe I need to accept that this isn't the world I came from. Maybe I should recognize that the people here, some of them have probably been here for thousands of years and can think of everything I'm going to think of and know every move I could possibly make. They've got a huge edge on me. Maybe I should just sit back and listen and learn for a while. Maybe that's what I should do. But anyways, that's not what he takes from it. We see that he goes instead and he's like, there's got to be some dark magic afoot. I'm going to go and figure out a way to beat him. And on top of that, he tells Scaevola, don't ever come near me again. Stay out of my sight, because how dare you suggest that I'm not as good as I think I am, right? And so Scaevola's like, okay, he respects his wishes. And we see that, I love how the girl on the beach was a recurring character. And she basically says to him, why do you put up with this idiot, right? And he's just kind of like, I'm a servant to a king and I don't have a king. What am I supposed to do, right? And of course, me, I'm like, bro, that's your freedom to do whatever you want to do. But again, I getting the fact that this is Scaevola's, that's what he's been bred to do. So he feels like his purpose is tied to having a king, right? Which is interesting because if on the flip side, you have Aelstrom, who feels like his destiny is tied to wearing a crown, right? I like the parallels there. But we see that after he goes off and Aelstrom decides to seek out help from the worst possible, which is hilarious. He gives up all of his body organs to get armor, thinking this is going to be it. Meanwhile, we see that Scaevola ends up being an advisor to this king because that's what he's good at. And so, finding meaning again. And then finally, we see that once again, Aelstrom comes and does the final challenge. And of course, bro's like, oh my God, you're so annoying. And as I said in the episode, you can't say that Aelstrom's a quitter. That much I will give him. He's delusional, but he is tenacious. And that's got to count for something. But anyhow, again, he gets it's to the point. The king's like, I don't even, he disarms him quickly, shows him that all this dark magic he just got is worth zip. And basically is like, look, I'm tired of killing you. You want the damn crown? Take it. God, take this thing. It's just a crown, right? It's just a hat. with a hole in the top. So anyway, we see that this breaks Aelstrom's spirit initially to a degree, because he's like, damn, like I did all of that. I took years to do this, and it's still like it amounted to nothing. And Scaevola again tries to reach out to him, and he's like, it's okay. Like, you know, this place is a chance for you to rebuild yourself. Like this whole island is giving you a shot at reinventing yourself and maybe being less of an idiot, right? But we see that instead Aelstrom goes for the crown, right? He grabs the crown and he runs away like a craven child. And of course Scavola's like, all right, you know, I tried, I'm gonna let him do his thing. But then we see that he gets out there, he gets the crown. And I love that scene where he's looking in the water and his reflection of him wearing this crown. And he realizes that that's all it is. It's just crown. The only person who's left from his old life, Scaevola, is no longer by his side because he's pushed him away. And no one there. He's made no new friends, nothing. He's literally just a man with a crown now. And that it was never about the crown, right? So I love that after that, he decides instead to finally start using the tongue that they use on the island. And we also see that he learns a new trade, and actually probably for the first time in his life did work, and he ends up making a present for this servant who, you know, who he, at the beginning of the episode said, you know, you're lucky to be in my presence too. He's like, yeah, you're my friend, not Aelstrom's friend. Finally stops talking about himself in the third person. He actually, as you can see, he's changed, right? He's humbled, he's grown, and now he realizes what's really important are those connections that he likely took for granted his whole life. So anyway, I just thought that was a really cute story. I think they did a good job. Once again, they told us kind of the full, we learned a lot about Aelstrom in this episode. We learned a lot about Scaevola, and I just really like how they showed just this little journey that was a huge journey for Aelstrom, as far as finally dropping this idea of who he thought he is, and the journey to him becoming who he wants to be and who he actually can be without this whole idea of who he, you know, all the accoutrements, the crown and the armor and all the other things that he had before. So yeah, I like that a lot. That was a lot of fun. And like I said, Arnold, not bad, sir. Not bad. You might have a future in this. A lot easier, and you don't have to work out for the role. How great is that? All right, so that was episode 3. We're gonna roll right into episode 4, which is called Unreal Tournament Zan, I think. I have heard of Unreal Tournament, have not played it, but yes, I'm ready to jump into it, so let's do that right now.
Henry wants us to work 24 hours straight. Whatever, Parker, let's just get it done.
I mean, you're acting like that's hard.
Equipment malfunction.
Uh-oh.
Ah, shit bucket, go.
Hey, be nice to it.
Just get a piece of crap.
Hitting things doesn't work.
Parker, hold on. It's reboot. Fixed it. Better than ever.
I hope it takes revenge.
Just go break some rock and get out of here.
I think it's gonna care. It's green when everyone else is red. No one's noticed. Oh no.
Alex, report.
Did this thing just evolve a soul? What just happened?
Just get clear.
Impact alert.
Oh, damn. Okay, so now you know, robot. Make sure you get out the way. No, not your... Okay, so every day is like I'm watching one of my people just get taken out by rocks.
Get to stop working.
Oh no, not rage! He said stop bullying us! Oh, he knows how to block. Uh-oh. He just uploaded the virus to all of them. That's what you get. Don't be mean to the machines, man. Yeah. See what happens if you just been nice? Enjoy space.
And so we brought them here, where you, our citizens, can watch them pay for the crimes.
Oh, the Unreal Tournament. Get it. Get it. I got it.
Not just law,
What are you dummies doing in there?
to deliver justice.
Okay, good luck. These are machines. They don't feel pain, bro. This arena, it's feeling a little bit American Ninja. It's the way y'all trusting any type of mech in here. I wouldn't trust any machines after this happened. Don't laugh yet, bro. The light's still flashing. See? That's why y'all gonna die celebrating when it's too damn early.
I was expecting a battle, not an execution.
They're humans. How much do you think they can take?
Little. Hopefully the next round will be a better show.
Why don't you get in there and give it to them, sis? Like, these are machines. They don't feel pain. Okay, so it's humans, now this is aliens? Okay, she said I'm acrobatic. You're saying blood. These are machines. You mean like first oil? First transmission? Woo! That's what you get for being distracted. Smart? Okay, I'm team machine at this point, y'all. They're being smart. You didn't see that coming, huh? Not a slide. When do these robots get agile? That math. Can you do perfect trajectory math? I didn't think so. That's where the machines got you, bro. And apparently these machines took gymnastics. That launch. Machine wins. And it was for fighting smart.
These machines learn quickly. They fought with coordination.
Well, they showed us that they only need to survive long enough to put on control.
See, but you can't have it both ways, sis. You said you put on a show. Now we put on a show. Too much of a show. Girl, go down there and do it yourself. When you're not the one dying.
Their code doesn't make any sense. These models don't have combat protocols.
Yeah, they're being infected. Not sniped. Embarrassing.
We should scrap them all. No.
Yeah, you should.
But in the arena.
And this, you're saying this in front of them?
Witness the cost of rebellion.
What cost? They're winning. X4N. I like that. What are you looking annoyed for? You created that monster, girl.
They're operating as a pack, and Zan is the alpha. Giving them an audience was a mistake.
Yep. Big fat mistake. And now people are gonna die for it. A lot of people.
Now we feed them to the lions.
Girl, clearly you don't understand your opponent. You've been talking your whole plan in front of this machine the whole damn time.
Leandry Corporation's own elite guard.
They're gonna die. The elite guard's gonna die. I don't know what to tell you. Unless they got some EMPs in their pocket. Threat level what? Hold on, threat level what? High, okay. Not a sniper.
Captain, we don't have time for camping.
He doesn't want to die. Come down and do it yourself. Ooh, I don't like that girl. Bye. Yep, they stealth now, but you didn't know. You sending humans in against robots that feel no pain and can do things a human body can't do. I'm not even a Zan fan, but I hope when he's done messing up all these soldiers, he goes up into that box and takes her out because dummy. Ooh, the agility though. I'm just sad he's gonna die listening to that hoe. I wouldn't have done it. I'm like, sorry, this is a dumb plan and I'm not doing it.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, dummy. How fast can you hack? Someone tells me it's too late. 98% pretty much done. Oh, you didn't deserve that, bro.
What does it think it's doing?
Doing? They already did it.
Yeah. Yeah, leave, bro, because this chick about to die. Because she seems to forget that this ain't her world no more.
Witness the cost of rebellion.
See, that's why you don't talk in front of the machines. You are so incredibly dumb. On your knees. Oh, he gonna humiliate you first. Well, hope you got the ratings you wanted. I'm just sorry them people had to die because they listened to your ass. Okie dokie. Well, that one was action-packed. They said, all right, that one was some next level. We got a little story of the oppressed taking control and taking over and letting the oppressors know that they ain't gonna lay down and take it no more. Okay. So yeah, I've never played Unreal Tournament before, so I wasn't sure of what the premise is, but I'm getting man versus machine. And again, fantastic storytelling. This was a bit longer. This one was almost 20 minutes long, so I definitely felt that we had a little bit more time to tell a story, but I think they did a good job. We get to understand that for whatever reason, one of these robots evolved and realized that his other fellow robots were being, in his opinion, or her, I don't know, I guess they wouldn't have a gender, that they were being mistreated as a whole. And so after watching the fact that humans clearly didn't have any type of concern for robots, Zan decided to go ahead and take matters into their own hands and liberate themselves as well as their fellow robots from the suppression. But we see obviously they're outnumbered, and so a lot of these robots were taken into custody. But instead of doing what would have been the smart thing, which would have been scrapping all of them since they don't know what went wrong with them, we see that someone greedy decided that they wanted to turn it into a form of entertainment. So hence the Unreal Tournament. And we see that people came in and would basically get to take their revenge on these robots for their rebellion. But again, I'm like, you're assuming that robots can like feel things, right? I mean, really, we see that it was really just Zan, right? All the other robots for the most part were just exactly as described. They were mindless machines. But Zan had a way of infecting other robots by just being in their proximity. So that's what made, and again, I feel like people were saying, what was the guy said that they were operating as a pack and he was the leader? I actually think it was more that Zan turned them into drones, basically. Like he just overwrote their code and made them work for him. So I don't think, I mean, obviously I think Zan was thinking that it was a way to protect the robots, but really I think it was just a matter of, you know what I'm saying? Like I didn't see any of the other robots act in a way that made it seem like they were independently thinking, if that makes sense. But I didn't look that deep into it. Really probably isn't that deep. It really was about Zan and Zan evolving and understanding more and more about the enemy that they were facing, which was humanity, basically, and the cruelty that humanity had displayed towards robot kind. And so this tournament, as it went on, we see that it was ending a little too quickly when they would just kind of allow for, you know, these robots to just be released with very limited resources. And so we see that the show, what would you even call her? The showrunner decided that she wanted more of a show. She wants theatrics. She wants it to seem like they're about to win and then get crushed, you know, the whole thing. And in the meantime, we see that they're trying to figure out still what's going on with these robots. Like, how do they keep working this way when that's not the way they were designed? And we see that the one person with sense, well, two people, is the head of security there, Neckers, I think his name was, and then the kid that was trying to hack. And they were both like, I think we should like shut everything down so we figure out what the heck's happening because we still don't get it. And she's like, no, we need a show. They're just machines. And all of her plans, all of her things that she wants to do, she's literally discussing in front of the cage. Now, again, I don't think she recognized that. And that's kind of funny to me that no one recognized that Zan was the one robot with the green light when everybody else was red. That would have been my first thing I would have noticed. Like, why are you green? Why your light different? No one else light like that. What's wrong with you? Right? Like that would have been my immediate response. But apparently I'm the only person who noticed that. But digressing, she said all of her plans in front of Zan, which gave Zan some time to think of the fact that A, I think he figured out she was going to cheat, and B, he figured out that he was going to have to do something drastic or he's going to end up getting taken out at some point. And so, yeah, we see that it is man versus machine for all these battles until finally the showrunner is like, look, this is getting embarrassing. She sends the actual head of security in there. So like, you're the elite team, you should be able to take him out. And this, you know, for so many reasons, is such a stupid idea because, again, the leader and both the hacker again are telling her like this we should scrap them, like this is dangerous, the way they're working is actually scaring me. And when your head of security says that I'm worried, you should listen, right? Like that's sense to be like, if your head of security who you know is a badass is like, I'm not comfortable with this anymore, that should have been her click to be like, yeah, we're postponing these until further notice. But no, she decides she's in charge, she's got to flex her lady balls, and she tells him to go out there himself. And so that's basically it. Zan realizes I gotta fight different with this one because he's not like the other guys. He's not like the alien snake skin guys that were kind of dropping like flies. Like this one's gonna give me trouble. And we see that if it hadn't been again for that dumb showrunner. Like, homie was camping. He's like, I'm gonna wait until I pick them all off, and when the right time is, I'm gonna go up against Zan. But she was like, no, we don't have time for that. We need a show. So he did it, and it got him killed. Shock. And then later on, we see that she still thinks she's in charge, even after. I mean, I don't blame the hacker dude for accidentally removing the firewall, which would allow this guy to infect all their systems. But honestly, he should have known better. But again, I guess at that point, they still didn't figure out that Zan was actually the virus. So anyways, we see that happens. And at that point, homie even told the showrunner, like, he hacked our systems. He's in our systems. Whatever he was going to do, he already did it. We should leave, right? He's like, we should get out of here until we can find a better way to contain this system. And of course, her arrogance did not allow her to hear that. She thought she was still in charge, brought some poor red shirts out there saying, oh, they're going to execute him on the spot. And Zan said, actually, I have control of your systems, girl. Snapped his fingers, all of her army went in 2 seconds. Then he made sure to rock the floor, so she got on her knees in front of him, and then made sure to play the video of her being all cocky about this is the price of rebellion. Girl, what? Foolishness. So anyways, I don't like to see people die, but you know what? In this particular case, most of the people who died deserved it. So if we're keeping it real, it is what it is. They shouldn't have been out there. They shouldn't have been playing around. They shouldn't have been standing there. So I thought that was very interesting. And overall, the message around, standing up for yourself and pushing those limits when it seems like it should be impossible, or when the odds are stacked against you. And you see that Zan used the arrogance of humanity to get where they are, because honestly, if there had been any humility in that showrunner's head, Zan would be gone, right? They would have shut everything down, gotten everybody out of there, isolated Zan, and that would have been the end of it, right? Zan only had as much power as they gave him, quite frankly. So yeah, good episode. I thought that was cool. A little terrifying, not gonna lie. The machines take over. What are we gonna do, right? But yeah, it was a lot of fun to watch. I hope you guys enjoyed watching along with me. If you did, please show some love, and I will see you in the next one.